How many bees are there?
In a hive like this, it's about 40 to 70,000 bees.
So keeping a bee as a pet, is that similar to like keeping a cat as a pet?
Well, no.
Have you named them?
Yeah, Eliza, Birgitta, and then no, actually not.
First of all, you have about 60,000 bees in a beehive, so you have many more bee pets than having just one cat. I mean, 60,000 cats would probably be it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, is it true that honey is bee spit?
No, not bee spit. It's actually vomiting from bees.
Oh, even better.
Yeah.
They use their honey stomach to make the honey, and then they, well, puke it out or spit it out into the hive.
You know, can you do it like that?
Gross.
You will.
Cool. Okay,
You
can we go see some bees?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Ganyan.
I learned a lot from Nathan and Josephina. Like that the average worker bee only lives for about 6 weeks during the summer and produces less than a teaspoon of honey during that time. Also,
Just do
pollen from different
whatever you
flowers
want,
creates
okay?
different flavors of honey. And that bees are great dancers. Bees are just so cool.
Hey, Corey, it's a wrap for today.
All right, Leif, it was good to be here.
No, what I mean is you look at here.
Yeah.
So, Leif, you mentioned that the bees dance to show each other the way to flowers and such.
Yeah?
Can you show me?
If a bee finds out this flower bed with this type of flower, it has great nectar, it has great pollen, it comes back to the hive and it does a dance. And it dances in a certain direction where the flowers are. So whoever has the best dance is where all the worker bees go.
Actually, Leif taught me a bit about the bee dance, and we actually did a dance together.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he showed me a bit of what that looks like.
Would like to see that, yeah.
It was pretty magical.
Sit down, sit
So if there were no bees, what would happen?
We have a very poor diet. We have a very boring nature. And, you know, eventually our systems would collapse to be crass.
Well,
Back
at the office, I really needed to put together the perfect pitch. Computer. Big eyes. I learned so much, and I just wanted my coworkers to love bees as much as I did. What do you think?
This is terrifying.
What? No. I have the perfect design. Everything is here. It's all here, guys. Guys, these are
It's
cute.
because they're fixing them.
It wasn't going to be easy. When the day for my pitch arrived, I couldn't leave anything to chance. I owed it to the bees. I was ready to pitch bees to the gameplay team. But would they believe in this as much as I did? Team, I want to add bees to Minecraft.
Sure.
And also one night.
Fluffy, cuddly
Yeah.
bees.
Good.
Okay.
Thank you for the light.
Thanks, team. I guess. So cute. And that's how we got bees into Minecraft. Pretty much.
Dito ka tumingin, sabi ko. Ayun.
It's not every day that I show up to work in a bee suit, but this was all part of my plan. I had a mission, and that mission was bringing bees into Minecraft. It seemed like it would be easy enough. I mean, who doesn't love bees? That is so many bees, and they're going to help pollinate all the crops inside the game. Bees are so incredibly beneficial to humanity. But apparently, bees weren't as popular as I thought.
What I do?
My
Making a
coworkers
rainbow
at Mojang
cube.
didn't like
Making
bees
the
at
rainbow
all.
cube that way.
The inside.
Come on, guys.
Let's stop that as we can.
I hate bees. If bees were going to make it into Minecraft, I would have to convince them first. I needed to do some research. So I studied, I traveled, and I met with the experts. Like Leif,
You know, we're gonna meet the bees.
alright?
Yeah.
A true bee whisperer. So now we're safe.
Almost. Let's go to the
Because
house.
of the magnetic.
I also met with Josefina, a bee enthusiast in the middle of Stockholm. So, this is the urban.
Yeah.
How many bees are there?
In a hive like this, it's about 40 to 70,000 bees.
So, keeping a bee as a pet, is that similar to like, keeping a cat as a pet?
Good. No.
Have you named them?
Yeah. Eliza, Birgitta, and then now actually
First of all, you have about 60,000 bees in a beehive, so you have many more bee pets than having just one cat. I mean, 60,000 cats would probably be it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, is it true that honey is bee spit?
No. Not bee spit. It's actually vomiting of bees.
Oh, even better.
Yeah.
They use their honey stomach to make the honey, and then they, puke it out or spit it out into the hive. Yeah.
Cool, gross, cool. Can we go see some bees?
Yeah.
Awesome. I learned a lot from Leif and Josefina. It produces less than a teaspoon of honey during that time. Also, pollen from different flowers creates different flavors of honey. And that bees are great dancers. Bees are just so cool.
Hey Corey, it's a wrap for today.
All right, Leif, it was good to be here.
Yes. Yeah.
So, Leif, you mentioned that the bees dance to show each other the way to flowers and such.
Yeah?
Can you show me?
If a bee finds out this flower bed with this type of flower, it has great nectar, it has great pollen, comes back to the hive and it does a dance. And it dances in a certain direction where the flowers are. So whoever has the best dance is where all the worker bees go.
Actually, Leif taught me a bit about the bee dance, and we actually did a dance together.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and he showed me a bit of what that looks like.
Would like to see that. Yeah.
It was
Oh,
pretty
he
magical.
likes me. Hey, he knows this.
So if there were no bees, what would happen?
We have a very poor diet. We have a very boring nature. And, eventually our systems would collapse to be grass.
Cool.
Yeah.
Back at the office, I really needed to put together the perfect pitch. Computer.
Hindi mo dito na sila makakita.
Big eyes. I learned so much, and I just wanted my coworkers to love bees as much as I did. What do you think?
This is terrifying.
What? No. I have the perfect design. Everything is here. It's all here. Guys, these are cute! It wasn't going to be easy. When the day for my pitch arrived, I couldn't leave anything to chance. I owed it to the bees. I was ready to pitch. pitch bees to the gameplay team. But would they believe in this as much as I did? Team, I want to add bees to Minecraft.
Sure.
Yeah. Big, fluffy, cuddly bees. Okay. Thanks, team. I guess. So cute. And that's how we got bees into Minecraft. Pretty much.
Styrofoam synthesizer. Styrofoam beat.
Yan, ganyan sa bibig.
Drum kit. Jam blocks. Tambourine. Triangle. Doomback. Hurdy-gurdy. Drums and lithophone. Drums and keyboard.
Of course, that's the
Euphonic array.
I knew it.
bars. Slopophone. Drum kit.
Scared me.
You've got mail.
I already said that. I already said that.
But you can say that to me with sleep. Hi.
Remember. Talk box. Guitar. Mandolin. Gamelan bars.
Why is it like this?
Slopophone. Drum
Do
kit.
you want a small cutter? I can give you.
What's a small cutter?
Ay, inorient mo na naman.
What did you?
Did you twist it?
No, all I just did is just like boom, just like this, just like move it a little bit to the side, and I tried to put it back.
The camera. Dito mo lagay sa taas eh, para hindi nakakabit. Ayan. See? Easy. At para hindi mo makamit. Why is not autoplay?
It's because it's not autoplay. I did not.
Welcome to TPM Vids Disney D.
You did autoplay?
All things Disney.
You turned on
If you're new to the
autoplay?
channel, hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon to be notified when we upload a new video. We also have Instagram and Twitter. You can find us at TPM Videos. Since the very beginning, Disney has always looked for ways to stay relevant with modern audiences. As the canon of Disney films keep on growing, a lot of the beloved characters from these stories are incorporated into the theme parks, sometimes as brand new additions or by overlaying an old favorite. Over the decades, incorporating Disney IPs into old rides have been huge hits, and some have been considered massive failures. So let's dive into the defunct history of some Disney classics at Disneyland and Walt Disney World as we count down the top 5 failed and successful Disney ride overlays. Number 5. Back in 1959, Disneyland debuted the Submarine Voyage as part of an extensive expansion of Tomorrowland. The Submarine Voyage was a headliner e-ticket attraction, and everyone who visited Disneyland wanted to experience the subs. It took you down to the ocean floor as you got the chance to see aquatic animatronic creatures, shipwrecks, ancient ruins, and the famous sea serpent, all while in a theme park. Well, as the years went on, Disneyland began to neglect the ride in terms of maintenance. The lagoon had major cracks, and it started to cost a lot to operate. The attraction's popularity was dwindling, and this was during the unfortunate cost-cutting period at Disneyland. So, in a statement to the press in 1998, former Disneyland President Paul Pressler said, "The Submarine Voyage has served Disneyland and our guests proudly for nearly 40 years. But we know it isn't relevant today as it once was." The attraction officially closed on September 7th, 1998. And instead of demolishing the area, Imagineer Tony Baxter convinced Pressler to keep it intact so he could find a way to repurpose the attraction. As the lagoon sat empty, Imagineers brainstormed ways to retheme the subs. They began to look at the upcoming animated feature film Atlantis: The Lost Empire. It was said Imagineers went as far as doing tests in the subs, but when Atlantis debuted in 2001, it wasn't the smash hit Disney was hoping for. Imagineers scrapped the idea and it was back to the drawing board. It wasn't until 2003 when a little film called Finding Nemo opened to staggering box office numbers. Tony Baxter knew this was it. Finding Nemo would be the saving grace of the Submarine Voyage. In 2005, Disney officially announced it would become the Finding Nemo Submarine Voyage, and they went right to work on the transformation. This included replacing all the rocks and coral in the outdoor lagoon, as well as removing the diesel engines from the subs and replacing them with electric ones. Imagineers did reuse as much as possible in the interior of the dark ride portion, but also constructed brand new scenic elements. This allowed Imagineers to use projection technology to place the animated Finding Nemo characters in the water. This IP translated perfectly into the submarine voyage, and when the attraction officially opened on June 11, 2007, it was a hit. Finding Nemo gave Imagineers a chance to bring Walt's precious subs back to life in a way to stay relevant with modern audiences.
I enjoyed having you aboard on this adventurous voyage. Thanks for joining us and have a talk about it.
Number 4. The Enchanted Tiki Room opened at Disneyland in 1963, and it marked the debut of audio animatronics in the theme park. Audiences at the time had never seen anything like this, and they adored this Polynesian musical adventure. Well, when it came time to build Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom, some of the most popular attractions from California were built in Florida, and this included the Tiki Room. Disney decided to call the Magic Kingdom attraction the Tropical Serenade, and although the name was different, it was pretty much a carbon copy of the Enchanted Tiki Room at Disneyland. I mean, why mess with a classic that's already popular with guests, right? Well, now let's fast forward to 1997. Disney animation in the 90s was met with what we now know as the Disney Renaissance era. And with that, many of the popular 90s IPs were incorporated into the theme parks. With this synergy in mind, Disney decided to close the Tropical Serenade in September of 1997 to transform it into the Enchanted Tiki Room under new management. The transformation took 7 months, and when the attraction reopened in April of 1998, it now starred Zazu and Iago in addition to the original birds. This change was done in an effort to make the attraction more relevant with the 90s audiences. And since The Lion King and Aladdin were such big hits, incorporating these IPs into the Tiki Room would mean a guaranteed success, right? Well, not exactly. Many guests were not too happy with this strange adaptation of this Disney classic. Some say Disney ruined the attraction. The Tiki Room lost the timeless charm and tranquility, and it was traded in for 10 minutes of mayhem featuring Iago squawking. It featured odd covers of pop songs, as well as a parody of Friend Like Me from Aladdin. Oh my gosh, it was just a very disjointed effort of merging the old with new. Now the story and execution may have been a mess, but the highlights were definitely the new animatronics. This included the Tiki goddess Oa, who was awoken by Iago insulting the Tiki gods. But impressive animatronics can only take an attraction so far. Well, on January 12, 2011, Iago was squawking like he normally does when a fire broke out at the Tiki Room around 5:30 p.m. It was a small fire that's said to have started in the attic of the attraction and was thankfully stopped by the building's fire sprinklers. Immediately after the incident, the attraction closed, and there was no word on reopening. After the fire, the attraction had some water damage from the sprinklers, which included damage to the first Iago animatronic. The attraction was closed for months when Disney finally announced in August of 2011 that it would be reopening as Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room. Iago and Zazu got the boot as Disney restored the attraction back to its original glory, with some slight modifications made to adjust for time. If it wasn't for that little fire in 2011, then maybe we'd still have the Tiki Room under new management today. Thankfully, this classic Disney attraction was saved and continues to spread the Disney magic Walt envisioned every single day. Number 3. When Disney's Animal Kingdom opened in April of 1998, Dinosaur was an opening day attraction, but it was originally called Countdown to Extinction. With dark rides being a Disney staple, Countdown to Extinction was the only dark ride at the park on opening day, but it wasn't really marketed as a family-friendly experience. I mean, that's a pretty intense and terrifying adventure. Not the family-friendly tone you'd expect for a Disney dark ride, but there's sort of a reason for that. See, when Animal Kingdom was being built, it was severely over budget. So former CEO Michael Eisner needed Imagineers to cut costs. One of the ways to cut down costs was to use an existing ride system. This turned out to be the enhanced motion ride vehicle system from Indiana Jones Adventure at Disneyland. And they also reused the track layout. That's right, both rides share the exact same track layout. While the ride was in development, the film Dinosaur was already in production. So when designing characters for the ride, Disney knew this was the perfect opportunity to incorporate the dinosaur species from the film, mainly the iguanodon and the carnotaurus. They even incorporated Aladar the iguanodon into the now defunct Discovery Riverboat attraction. As the film made its way further into production, the pre-show originally showed this when referring to the iguanodon, but then was replaced shortly after opening to an animated clip with Aladar from the film. The ride continued to terrify guests as Countdown to Extinction until May 1st, 2000, when Disney changed the name of the attraction to Dinosaur.
Dinosaur. Right.
The name change happened 2 weeks before the film premiered, and it was the synergy Michael Eisner and Imagineers envisioned. Gone was the Styracosaurus, now replaced by Aladar, the iguanodon. But when it came down to the physical ride, there weren't too many changes. Dinosaur was a family film, so Disney figured more children would want to ride Dinosaur. Imagineers toned down the motion of the ride vehicle and changed audio and lighting effects in an effort to make it less terrifying. But the story remained the same. You set off to rescue the iguanodon, only to be chased by the carnotaurus. Even though the ride today is a toned-down version of the original, it's still pretty terrifying, especially for the little ones. If you look at the ride vehicles today, you'll see they say CTX Rover, and the CTX is a leftover relic that refers to Countdown to Extinction. A lot of people forget the film Dinosaur is linked to the ride, since the film did not end up a classic like other Disney films. Either way, Dinosaur is still one of the must-do thrill rides at Walt Disney World. Number 2. The last of the attractions to debut during Magic Kingdom's 1994 refurbishment of Tomorrowland was Extraterrestrial Alien Encounter. The attraction soft opened on December 16, 1994, then closed just less than a month later since former CEO Michael Eisner thought it was too tame. Imagineers reworked the ride, then it officially opened on June 20th, 1995.
Welcome, weary travelers, to the great big universe of XS.
It was a joint venture between Disney and George Lucas, but it was unlike any other attraction at Magic Kingdom.
What? Something's wrong. An alien being has been intercepted. Oh no! He's escaping!
The attraction was intense, dark, and took thrill at Walt Disney World to a whole new level. As you entered into Excess Tech, you were greeted by an Excess robot known as Sir, who demonstrated the company's teleportation technology using Skippy the alien. Once you are in the main chamber, a terrifying alien appears in the teleportation tube, but then somehow escapes. The power goes out, and while you're sitting in complete darkness, the alien starts terrorizing everyone in the chamber. You can hear the alien shriek, feel it move around the room as it seems to rumble and shake, and could even feel the alien's breath on your neck. Front of the attraction, but that didn't stop guests from complaining. Since Alien Encounter was in the Magic Kingdom, many guests ignored the warning, thinking that it couldn't possibly be that scary. It would have been a much better fit in Disney MGM Studios at the time, and I bet the attraction would still be around today if that was the case. Well, after only 8 years of operation, Alien Encounter proved to be too terrifying, and it closed for good on October 11th, 2003. Since the 2002 film Lilo and Stitch was such a hit, Disney announced that a new alien would be taking over the attraction. Stitch's Great Escape opened on November 16, 2004, and reused many of the same mechanics and infrastructure from Alien Encounter, including the animatronics in the pre-show, as well as the theaters and teleportation tubes. You can see this already looks much more family-friendly than Alien Encounter. Now, like Alien Encounter, the pre-show demonstrates the teleportation tubes. Then there's an alert that there's a level 3 prisoner, which turns out to be Stitch. Once inside the chamber, Stitch escapes, and again you found yourself in complete darkness. Only this time, there was a lot more comedy added. This was definitely the family-friendly version of Alien Encounter, which now fit the overall mood of Magic Kingdom much better. But fans of Alien Encounter were disappointed with the change. When comparing Stitch's Great Escape to Alien Encounter, this was a massive downgrade. But one thing many people can agree on is that Imagineers did a fantastic job with the Stitch animatronic. It was one of the most complex figures at the time that moved with such fluidity and ease. Well, on January 6, 2018, Stitch's Great Escape closed and became a seasonal attraction that never opened again. It was a Stitch character meet and greet for a couple years, but in 2020, Disney officially announced that Stitch's Great Escape is closed for good. Now both attractions go down as defunct pieces of Walt Disney World's history. Number 1. When Disney California Adventure opened in February of 2001, California Screamin' was an opening day attraction that could be found in Paradise Pier. Today we know this area as Pixar Pier, but over the last 2 decades, the land theme to a seaside amusement park has seen many changes. From 2007 until 2011, Paradise Pier went through a remodeling to make the area more Disney. But one of the only rides that remained untouched was the headliner attraction, California Screamin'. The roller coaster is the backdrop of the pier, and at the time when it was built, it was the second longest steel roller coaster in North America. California Screamin' quickly became one of the most popular thrill rides at Disneyland. I mean, who can resist the 55-mile-per-hour launch and that vertical loop? Now, Disney rides are usually all about the story, but California Screamin' was pretty much just your standard exposed coaster that played a soundtrack, but it always guaranteed a great time. Well, just 6 years after the previous revamp, it was announced in 2017 that Paradise Pier would become Pixar Pier, and California Screamin' would be transformed into the Incredicoaster. The Incredicoaster opened on June 23, 2018, and even though the physical coaster track stayed the same, the ride was plus, adding a fun storyline as well as brand new story elements. As you embark on your chase to find Jack who's escaped, Disney built brand new enclosed screen tubes along the track, added new scenes at the beginning and end of the ride, as well as an incredible, no pun intended, soundtrack. Honestly, the soundtrack is what makes the Incredicoaster feel like you're on a high-speed adventure with a purpose. Not to mention you get to smell the sweet, sweet scent of chocolate chip cookies. Now, could things have been done differently to make the attraction even better? I mean, sure, they could have come up with a better solution for Jack on a stick, and the characters in the screen tubes could have been animatronics. But overall, the Incredicoaster is still that much better than California Screamin'. Incorporating IP took this typical amusement park coaster and turned it into a thrill ride with the Disney difference. So, what's your favorite Disney ride overlay from the list? Or maybe one that wasn't mentioned? I'd love to know. Leave a comment down below to start a conversation, and don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video.
Community is constantly breaking barriers with new builds. From creating a one-to-one perfect recreation of the Earth to making fully working games in Minecraft. These are just a few of Minecraft's most mind-blowing creations which we'll be looking at today. We're all familiar with Minecraft's naturally generated structure. However, with no updates in years, they can get kind of boring, which is why players Trixie Blocks and Pixel Flex decided to upscale these structures with significantly more detail. But these don't even compare to this absolutely insane, nearly 500 by 500 record-breaking remake of the Desert Pyramid, making the only thing this pyramid needs to worry about is an attack from these builds, which are stop motions built completely frame by frame in Minecraft. And when finally putting together every frame built, it creates an incredible animation inside the world. But we're just scratching the surface of insane builds. You see, Starry Night is one of the most famous paintings in the world. So a player named Chris DeCow made an exact 3D replica of the painting in Minecraft. This took over a month to build and is done through a 3-dimensional parallax effect, making you feel fully immersed into the painting. It was perfectly built to the point where when standing on this block, it actually makes it kind of difficult to notice the difference between the real one, which gives me an idea. But for paintings of that value, they need to have the biggest and best security possible. So take a look at Crafty Masterman's Mega Piston door that is 16 times the regular size. And not to mention, it actually works. By each piston being powered by 2 flying machines, this allows them to fully extend and retract, which can make for these massively upscaled builds to use these massively upscaled piston doors. That when next to me makes me look like a pixel, especially when comparing me to some of Minecraft's most insane map art, which is made by placing specific blocks in specific areas then loading it on the map. This image of the Earth from the moon is a map art built by Garden of Eden, which consists of over 12.8 million blocks and is 28 by 28 maps long, or 784 total maps, making this the biggest map art ever built in Minecraft. And as if that wasn't crazy enough, it was built fully in survival mode, taking up a fourth of the world's loaded end dimension. Map art can be used to create these incredible images. However, it can also be used to trick other players through recreating known Minecraft textures. Just like how Bosco Wings made this identical build of the Death Street, which when made correctly can actually be used to troll other players, especially when having it at their spawn location, and goes hand in hand with this remake of the pause menu, which may throw some players off when seeing it for the first time in their world. These massive rebuilds are pretty cool, but I think it's time to take a look at something a bit more chaotic, like this working AC-130 bomber plane in Minecraft, which functions by using several TNT dupers, allowing it to drop hundreds of TNT a minute, and can travel up to 3.5 blocks a second. And not to mention that it is actually fully rideable. Imagine waking up in your server and then seeing your friend flying this monstrosity directly at your house. I think it's safe to say that that friendship won't last long. Now moving on to some of the most mind-tricking builds in the game, like this endless spiral island built by Amy O, where several spiral rings come together to create an incredible illusion to look at. But the builder didn't stop there, because the same creator made this playable skyblock island that is in the shape of a Morbius strip, which just looks insane. I can't even wrap my head around it. Neither can I wrap my head around these colorful knots and spirals built by Bosco Wing, which includes multiple incredible builds that when put all together are actually pretty satisfying to look at. And speaking of satisfying, take a look at this dissolving statue, whereby using command blocks, this stone chunk will start to carve itself out. By the way, these videos take a very long time to make, so if you could subscribe, I would really appreciate it. But after dissolving for 20 minutes, it creates this awesome recreation of the Thinker sculpture. But now moving higher up into the sky is the Voyager X, which is the largest spaceship that has ever been built in Minecraft, equating to over 4.4 million blocks, taking 700 hours to fully complete. Spanning almost 1,000 blocks long, this build consists of 21 different floors, including ones for the Space Force that holds many fighter jets, a school that has multiple sporting courts, bedrooms, numerous farms, and several more to allow anyone on board to fully survive when in space. However, I think it's missing one thing: on-board games, which is why I think this fully working and playable packing machine built by Mr. Squishy is a perfect fit. But that was just the beginning of his build, because the same creator used over 350,000 command blocks and nearly 2 years to create the entirety of Pokemon Red in Minecraft. That's right, you can play the full game in vanilla with 0 mods, including fights, catching, training, and dialogue. Literally anything you can think of is remade in this game. He even included iconic bugs, as well as the ability to change the Game Boy colors, all in this amazing stadium. I don't even know how this is legal. I can't wait until I can speedrun Minecraft and kill the Ender Dragon while in Minecraft. While most players like to kill the Ender Dragon, a YouTuber named Sandviction likes to trap his, and did so by making this awesome build, whereby utilizing a bug that stops the Ender Dragon from flying, and he was able to keep it in the middle of the end game, and then build chains from the cage to a ring full of every single biome around it. So when completed, it actually looks like the dragon was fully trapped in the sky, and the entire thing was built in hardcore Minecraft, which makes this build even more impressive. Now, we're all familiar with normal pixel art. However, this pixel art room took it to the next level, completely tricking your eyes. You see, these blue lines on the wall appear to be in a zigzag pattern, but what if I told you that they are actually completely level and straight, which they are, and on the ceiling and floor are these black and white stripes that create the illusion that they are slightly moving, which is also completely false, making this by far one of the trickiest Minecraft rooms that I've ever been in. We've seen pixel art as well as traditional 3D build, but what if we combine the two together, which is exactly what Beige the Builder did in this island build, where because of the combination, it creates an interesting illusion that the right angle makes the build look just like a painting, which can introduce a brand new style to Minecraft builds that we've never really seen before, opening several new possibilities. And when exploring the build in-game, it literally makes me feel like I'm trapped in a cartoon. We've now seen some of the biggest builds possible in Minecraft, so let's quickly take a look at some very interesting yet simple miniature builds that you can create to impress your friends. Like this mini nether biome that uses blocks in unique ways to actually make it look like a dimension, and even makes a baby zombie look like a giant. This awesome Ender Dragon build used a mixture of unique blocks to recreate a dead version of the mob, and even used an end rod with a candle to look like a sword going through its head. And this is a tether portal, which is an inverted nether portal built fully in survival mode, which is done by building a redstone suppressor that prevents certain blocks from updating, allowing you to mine and break parts of the portal without the full portal breaking. So after leaving specific blocks left, you can successfully make a fully inverted nether portal. The only thing that would make this portal cooler is if it teleported you to this piston door world, which includes every possible piston door in the game, including ones that hold the world record for the fastest to close to the most complex doors in the game. Now this next one completely one-ups every other build we've seen yet, as it is a one-to-one perfect recreation of the Earth, where thousands of players are coming together to build an exact remake of every single country, city, and building in the world. And that's right, your house will be made in this build. Set to take several more years and millions of more blocks to finish, it makes this by far the biggest and most mind-blowing build ever in Minecraft.
Minecraft is great, but here are some Minecraft concepts I found that I think would make the game even better. Check out these different creeper variations, each one themed to a different biome. Imagine wandering through the bamboo jungle only to bump into a creeper camouflaged amongst the bamboo. Some of them are also really cute, and I might just want to take them home as pets. And what about all these different Endermen? Some of them bamboo. Some of them are also really cute, and I might just want to take them home as pets. And what about all these different Endermen? Some of them even have a really unique walking animation. Imagine encountering one of these for the first time, and if you accidentally lock eyes with it, you get a nasty surprise. They all look so different, and some of them are very creepy. I would definitely have to try and collect every single one. The next concept are these different types of zombies. Perhaps if these spawned deep in the caves, it could give players a clue that there's a geode nearby, or a dripstone cave. Next, we need to talk about this warped cow. It's so cute. If these things were roaming around in the warped forests of the Nether, I might just move there and become a cow farmer. And while we're at it, let's also add these adorable nether bees. Though I'm not sure where they'd get their pollen from since there are no flowers in the Nether. But I don't just want to add cute things, okay? How about this horrific creature that was often living in the soul sand valleys, just muddy beneath the surface until an unlucky player comes along and steps on it. But if that isn't scary enough, how about this creepy scarecrow? What if farming your crops after midnight has a chance to spawn this thing nearby? I would never farm in the dark ever again. Now, let's turn our attention to the oceans. There's some cool fish in the coral reefs, but what about the deepest depths of the ocean? Where perhaps a blobfish like this might live. This mob is actually based on a real-life creature that lives deep in the oceans, and it's actually an endangered species. Another fish that might belong in the deep oceans are anglerfish, and this concept art for the anglerfish even has various stages of development. So perhaps over a long period of time, anglerfish can develop into its final form with this little glowing stick to light up its surroundings. There's something so mesmerizing about both of these fish, I think they'd be perfect for the deep, deep ocean. Next up, this guy. This looks like such a fun pillager to encounter. Maybe he runs after you and tries to set you on fire with his giant candlestick. What a wild trip to the Woodland Mansion that would be. Or you might even encounter the Vindicator Chef. Or this one especially, because it really suits the theme of a mansion to have a chef working. And maybe even some of these waiters running around as well that drop food when you kill them. Now, you might remember the tough golem that lost the 2022 mob vote, but look at this. Someone made a concept for all the different outfits they could wear, and now I'm extra sad that they lost the mob vote. So, maybe one day, Mojang? Please? I need them. Now, onto the wearable items. What do we want? Backpacks. When do we want them? Now. How cool would it be if we could equip a backpack and get a few extra inventory slots? That would be so useful early on in the game. And just think of all the fun customizations you could have to show.
Guys, do you want me to make
Now,
Google?
the current armor progression from iron to diamond to
Guys,
netherite is great.
Guys, you want me to make Google?
But what about crafting some more ceremonial armor sets? Like this warden armor. So you can look really intimidating after killing the scariest mob in the game. Or how about this ender dragon?
Thumbs up if yes, and thumbs down if no.
What a fun way to show off your accomplishments in game, collecting all of these armor sets to wear, or display them on your armor stands. Minecraft is seriously lacking in the furniture department, but that's okay, because it's fun to improvise with all the blocks that we do have available.
I'm gonna make Google anyway, since you guys didn't respond.
But I would still love to see some simple decorative items to craft on the ground, like these deep dark pots and chests. Just a little souvenir from the deep dark to take home and decorate my house with, even if they are cursed or haunted. Or how about this? Exploring a desert temple one day, you discover a sarcophagus. But you might just want to leave that where you found it. Next, I would like the ability to display fish, please. What's the point in fishing them up if I can't show them off? Maybe just a sign, or some fish crafted together, and you get a cool new item to decorate your walls with. Also, let me put my spyglass on a stand and point it around like a telescope, please. I love spying on my Minecraft neighbors, and this would really take it to the next level. Now, I know we already have flower pots in the game, and they're great. I love them, but I want more. I want different sized flower pots. I want to be able to put all my flowers in flower pots. And since flower pots are technically made out of clay, here is a concept that I think is perfect. Turning the glazed terracotta blocks into glazed flower pots. Look at all the different designs and the different shapes. There are so many different ones.
Hey guys, do you want me to make something else? Thumbs up if yes, and thumbs down if no. Thumbs up if yes, thumbs down if no, guys. If you want me to make something else. I meant in the chat.
I absolutely love this addition to Minecraft.
On the likes.
See this done with potions. Potion shelves could look really cool alongside bookshelves or to decorate the brewing room. So please, Mojang, don't make us put our potions in the chest.
Okay, if you say so. Okay, if you say so. And it's in the chat. You guys do it anyway.
So you can actually see the color of the potions a little easier now. But personally, I still find it really difficult to tell them apart just by color alone. So what about this concept? This is actually a texture pack that changes the appearance of the potion bottles so that you can distinguish them a little bit easier. So not only would these be easier to use, but imagine how cool they will look on your potion shelves. So those are all my must-haves at the very top of my wish list. But here are some honorable mentions that I found really cool.
Red. Stop, bruh.
First is this thing. No idea what this is, but this is hilarious. I want to be chased by him. I think he floats. I don't know. Then we have the Wooloo. This is adorable. And look, a pink flower. Maybe these flowers don't spawn on the ground. They only spawn on the Wooloo. Then there's the otter. I don't even have to explain this one. Of course, we all want to see an otter. And don't we also want to see different coloured goats? I never thought about this before. Look at all the different patterns that are possible, but instead we're just stuck with lots of white balls. I also would love to have some deer, some villagers. this picture of a biome from a mod, and I think the colors are beautiful. I would love to see something like this in game, especially in the end, which is a little bit empty. Now this last honorable mention is a little bit silly goofy, because somebody made this, a lady warden, and she's kind of cute. But then I found this as well, an ender woman. But that's all I got. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Hey guys, what's up? Ellie Charlotte here, and welcome to
Is that Momo?
a new weekly SMP where every player gets 3 lives with 30 hearts of health per life. But there's no regen. Each week we'll be given a secret task by the secret keeper, and if we can complete our task successfully, we'll be rewarded with hearts and items. Let's begin. First, let's go get some of this cherry wood. Be careful not to hurt myself.
We say goodbye, won't say bye, this is all good.
Are you also making a beeline for the cherry blossoms?
Listen, we have to get to the cherry blossom cozy. It's so
Oh
exciting.
my god, but they're so high up! It's so dangerous!
I've never been so scared of climbing on the
You're trying to kill me! Oh no, it's really close to the border! There's some cherry blossoms just inside the border. It's beautiful! Oh my goodness! This is so cute! Yeah, let's take these. Oh, people are actually getting real achievements, and we're just getting cherry blossom. The secret time, the secret time! I'm gonna be under here in secret. Okay, I can do that. But let's just get some cherry wood first.
Guys, you're gonna try to make,
Yeah, I can make my own cherry bird now.
you know,
Wait, there are pumpkins?
the most famous skins in the world of Minecraft. And I hope you know Minecraft.
Pumpkins? It says.
Steve, but I'm making his shirt green because I don't have enough blue. I'm just gonna make him T-posing.
Okay, this can't go wrong. Okay. Don't take a single heart of damage. Careful of drowning. Get out. Okay. Get the pumpkin. Get the pumpkin. Thank you. Okay. I'll see you later. I have to go do some things.
You make Rainbow Steve instead,
Okay.
I guess.
I'm going to need to craft a book and quill. And that should be my first priority.
There.
Leather. Poncho. Where do I get leather?
Right here. Needles? Leather? Right here.
Yeah. What do you have?
No, right here.
Right here. Right here. This is a horse.
Yeah, that's leather.
How dare you? No, never. No.
Oh, well, I also need leather. Actually, I just realized.
You do? Don't. Please, no. Please. This is a prize. A stallion.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you'd made claim. Okay, my bad. Sorry.
Top of his class, he's tame. He does drop leather, doesn't he, though? Oh, boy.
Yeah, just in case you get really desperate. I'm going to go look elsewhere for leather, and it definitely won't be a horse.
Yeah, it's very kind of it. It's very
And it may actually have to be a horse. I don't see any cows, and I need to make a book. Oh, wait, there's a cow right there.
They kill a cow.
Oh,
Can't be killing cows.
wait, why not?
Because if you kill them, you know where they spawn later.
Okay, how about this? I will breed the cows first.
Okay, you can do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
You make it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wow, I actually didn't think it would be this difficult to make a book. Hopefully Pearl is protecting the cows so they don't die while I'm busy. Please don't. Water right here.
Maybe not. I wanna make. What's that bug? What's that bug? What's the bug?
It's a stupid book.
And something else, guys.
That is my first achievement.
Comment down. Comment down if you guys want me to make something.
Okay, hang on. I've made a terrible mistake. Oh no! Oh no! He's gonna stop spawning. I don't have any torches. I don't have any armor. Where did Pearl go?
Guys, comment down below of what thing should I make.
Oh,
Buy all of these magnets. Yeah, right now I connected 2 of them. Count all of them. Count all of them and guys, make an idea what should I make with them.
It's safe out there.
I mean, we can go into it if you like. I can protect you.
Oh, yeah, let's go. It's this way. What
It's
is
gonna
that?
split them.
That's not. Okay, we're just gonna take a little detour this way. Okay, here it is. Here's my farm. I like it.
Oh, look, spiders. You can get rid of that.
Yeah, there's just fine. There's just fine. Ow! Did it hit you? Ow!
I'm forgetting that these parts are not permanent.
Oh, Joel, save us!
I'll say
Hello, please. Careful with my crops.
Oh no, okay, there we go. Oh wow, I just lost 3 hearts, so that's fine.
I've lost a heart and a half already.
It was at this moment I remembered that each week every player has a gift heart to give away to another player, and I thought maybe it would be nice to give it to one of these poor unfortunate souls who are lacking in the heart department. Oh no, I can't decide who to give my gift to. I'll decide later. You can fight for my heart.
I will do this within some.
Oh, great, from one and two.
I'll give you a hot chocolate. What if I tickle you with this feather?
Skeletons, the first one of you to bring me back a bone can have the heart. Oh, he's getting them. Yes, I'm going in. Ah, I got shot. Go, go. Sorry. Oh, thank you so much, pal. Here you go. Sorry, the rolls are the rolls. I'll do something nice for you later. Now, I have everything I need. You'll unharvest all this wheat. I'm for wheat. When the day is upon us, I make my move. With no time to waste, I need to secure my cows. Oh no! Oh, what's it?
Guys, count all the magnets and see what should I make, guys. Guys, you decide. I build. Guys, you decide. I build. Comment down below and comment down below of what should I make.
Okay guys, up and at 'em. I want everyone by the front door and ready for school in 20 minutes, or you are walking.
The spirits are saying that this morning will end with a rude awakening.
We already got a rude awakening. Her name is Lori. Hands up! Go! 15 minutes, guys.
Alright, I guess.
You're so funny. Stop running, Lou. Come on, Lori. Some of us need to use the bathroom too. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. Come on, Lori. You're not the only gal up in here who needs to use the bathroom. We're all yelling and tired of waiting. Hope you won't be there for long. You're way past your time limit. I don't want to stir up any trouble, but my main point is, if you take any longer, we might have to cover the school. Man, I'm on fire. I guess when it rains, it pours. Lori, I swear, wait, I'm trying to make my eyebrow even. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize it was something so serious. Take all the time you need to run a shower hair with interest. That's okay. This one's on the house. The action's on. Whoopsie! Go up your vampire man before I show him my baseball bat! Hold. Stop messing around, guys. 5 minutes.
Nai-electric pa lang ka ba?
Unpacking, as you can see, if you've never heard of this game, this is a game that you guys have been asking me to play for so long, and I'm finally doing it. And apparently you can finish it in one sitting, so I'm gonna try. This is like an organizing game. It's supposed to be very satisfying, but I love the art style. Ooh, this book belongs to Raven. Okay, 1997. I was getting beforehand. Okay, are we starting off easy? Wait, is this gonna be like this whole person's life that we're gonna go through? No, I'm gonna end up crying, aren't I? I'm gonna end up crying, aren't I? Okay, wait, I can rotate. Ooh, okay, good to know, good to know. Crayons. Oh my gosh, assignment says. What? A Rubik's Cube. Oh my goodness, they've got so many fun things. Do they really need all of this stuff? Like, did I... See, this is why I need to play this game. This is why. Look at this little man. Oh my gosh, all the little collectibles. Okay, you know what? No way! No way that there's a frog plushie and a duck plushie with sunglasses! Raven and Quack coded. Froggy and Quack coded. I love that. This game was made for me. They knew. They knew. Okay. I need to fix this. This is all too much. I'm assuming if it's glowing red, that means it's in the wrong spot. Which, yeah, like everything's on the floor. I get it. Okay, I feel like this has to go here, right? I want to put all the books together. That's what I'm thinking. Oh my gosh, oh, there's shelves over here. Oh, they stand up over here. Okay, you know what? I really wanted them to stand up. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna do shelves. We're gonna do shelves. Okay, we can scroll up and down. It's nice. I'm down for plushes on the back. It's like, where else would you keep that? I feel like more things on the shelf should be like the little collectibles, right? We put the ponies together. We put the little action figures together. I think all the little toys maybe want to go on the desk. Ooh, open the drawer too. Okay, school supplies in the drawer. Stuff like flashlights, scissors, eraser. What's this? This is a little roll of paper. I think it's a poster. Can I? Oh, you could put it up the wall. Oh my gosh, well I would want this right above my bed. I want to sleep underneath that cutie. I kind of want to put art supplies in this thing, because it's something that, you access semi-often, but not that often. I see everybody saying diary under the pillow, which I have seen people do that before, so I kind of already know about that one. It's tucked away. It's secured, okay. Does this go on the table? Does it go on the wall? Yes. That was cute there. Okay, trophy also goes on display over here. Same with little piggy bank. And this will go over here. This is still glowing red. I guess we'll just put it down here. Okay, nothing's red. Right? Oh, missing one little guy. One little guy. Oh, you can zoom in. Oh, you can really zoom in. Oh my gosh. Okay, this also goes on desk. I did it! I did it! Oh my gosh. Okay. I forgot to reorganize the pushes on the top, but I didn't see how cute it is. And 2004, I would have been 4 years old. Oh, we have multiple rooms now. Okay, bathroom, kitchen, and little living room, or little bedroom. Oh my goodness, this monitor, wow. Well, obviously this goes on the desk. Okay, poster, above the wall. You know what, above the wall covering this stain right here. Yeah, very strategic, very strategic. Yay, the plushies came with us. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, we've got a closet, we've got drawers, we've got hangers. Great, very organized in here. Toothbrush, why is the toothbrush in here? Guys, will you yell at me if I put this on the floor? I feel like bra should go in the drawer. Yeah. Oh, another one. Let me just not even close the door. Wow, we got so many colors. I wonder if there's gonna be a nightstand behind these. That'll be useful. Okay, files, briefcase. I wanna stick that there maybe. I think these are little undies. Just stick those in the drawer. Yeah, nice and organized. Wow, look at these folding skills. Oh, the toaster. Why is that in here? Why is that in with the undies? Who packs these boxes? Okay, what needs to go where? This needs to go in the kitchen, obviously. We'll stick that in there. I will take the toothbrush off the floor. Okay, stick that in here, along with the toothpaste. Don't worry about it, guys. I think Rubik's Cube should go here. You know, it's our little fidgets. What is this? Is this an ID? Oh, you know what? I want to put whatever this is on up here. Because I feel like we just put it up there in the closet. Ooh, this is nice. We'll hang that up. T-shirts, I kind of want them to stay folded. Hands go up here. Pinky bank's back. Okay, somebody said this was an iPod. I'm sorry. I don't know why I thought this was an ID. I thought that was like the strap all folded up. I don't know. That shirt has a cat on it. I think that needs to be hung up. For sure. Okay, perfect. We've got a nightstand. That should be helpful. Jeans. Satisfied. We can put more stuff on the nightstand. I guess we could put some of the collectibles up here. Are supposed to fit in here now? Okay, maybe the games go in here. You know, take them out when you're just relaxing, having a chill time, laying down. But this doesn't fit in here. Take it. Okay, maybe piggy bank on the nightstand. When you art supplies on the desk, because maybe that's where she wants to do her movement and stuff. You know, if that makes sense. There we go. Alright, we'll arrange the plushies nicely this time. This is cute. I like this. That's cute. I feel like this is not too bad. Alright, let's move on to the next room. What storage options do we have? Just this. Cool. Where do you guys store your extra toilet paper? Do you have like an extra folder for it? Or do you just put it on the back of the toilet seat like this? That's what I pretty much do. Okay, we've got so many little thingies. We can stick these in the cup. Perfect. Beautiful. The soap if you're using on the shower. The deodorant can just chill here. Same with the brush. Close this up. Whoops. Go back in. Good enough. Next room, we've got the kitchen. I feel like this is going to be very satisfying, the kitchen. There's going to be lots of little dishes and lots of things like that. It's going to be very satisfying. Oh, the bowls can stack. The plates can stack. This game is beautiful. Hand soap, dish soap, or olive oil. Only one way to find out. Pour me a glass. Oh, panini maker. I used to have one of these like sandwich panini maker things, and I regret getting rid of it. When we moved, Quack and I moved, literally it was one of the few things I was like, okay, I don't really want this anymore. So when we moved, we still hadn't gotten rid of it, and the movers came, and I just offered it to the movers. I was like, do you want this? And they took it, and now I wish I had it back again. I could buy one, but it's not that big of a deal. Chopping board on the bathroom floor. Is that not a scale? I thought this was a scale! Like a bathroom scale! I'm so sorry that I touched the bathroom floor with that. This is clean. Everything is clean. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. Yeah, everything's going right. I know. I'll fix it. I think the second floor needs all of the, like, kitchen tools. So we've got the spoon, we've got the can opener. What I would do is like put all the big appliances at the top. So like the pot, the panini maker thing, Like the ones I don't really use, I don't use extra trash bags go underneath. Same with extra sponges. I kind of want to put all of the cooking things, I guess in this long section right here. So like the salt, the sugar, the olive oils. Bowls have to go next to the cups. Cookie jar also up here. We'll put the knife next to the chopping board. Oh, it goes on top, nice. Kettle, I feel like they want that every day for coffee. Ooh, that goes in the back. No, but it's going red. It goes on the stove. Alright, maybe this game is frustrating. Why does this not go there? I guess that's dish soap. Okay, never mind. It's not olive oil. I have to cook for myself? Uh-oh. It's not that bad, bestie. Alright, 2007. There's so many rooms. Oh my gosh, guys. We've moved in with some friends. Fun. Okay. So they've already got their established interests. Look at that. You have the cosplay wigs. Okay, let's start in the bathroom. Toothbrush. Let's put that on the sink. We've upgraded from floor to sink. Okay. Oh, this mirror opens. Perfect. Nice. I'll just take up this little drawer or this little shelf. If I don't mind. And we'll slip in the shower. Yes. Oh, this goes in the shower now. And the Febreze straight onto the toilet. There we go. I feel so nosy right now. I feel like I'm looking through everybody's stuff. Like, hey, oh, here's an empty drawer. Our pills can go in here. Toothbrush and toothpaste. I could stick it in this cup. Does my roommate mind? I hope not. Let's take our perfume to the bedroom. I want to put that in here. What do we got? Do I not have a nightstand this time? That kind of sucks. Where do I put this alarm clock? Oh, cute. I can decorate the bulletin board. Love that. We're so well traveled now. Oh my gosh, we've been to so many places. The mismatched hangers are just way too real. That's just way too real. Oh my gosh.
Guys, I made a rainbow elephant.
Alright, let's start putting some of these notebooks up.
Get up.
Tucked away. Perfect. Oh, we still have the same keyboard though. Oh, you deserve an upgrade, for real. We've got a switch light. Love it. Oh, another poster. Well, we'll stick that there. More hangers, that's always good. I'm always running out of hangers, I swear. Is this a water shoe? Oh. I don't like that. The messenger bag is still here. Yay. And yoga. Oh my gosh, how many hangers does she have? Okay, PJs. We need a spot for PJs. There we go. Okay, the diploma. Is this it? Is this where it goes under the bed? Or can I put it on the wall? I want to put the diploma on the wall. Maybe we'll switch it with the poster. That feels fancier. You know? That feels fancier. And we'll put the poster up here. Okay, we've got this file thing again. I want to put that down here. I don't know where these art supplies are going to go. Here's the computer tower. Oh, so we only got a monitor upgrade? That's it? That sucks. Oh no, this has to go in here. Got it. Okay, and this on the top. Yeah. I can hold the top. Okay, we gotta figure out this desk. This desk is stressing me out. She's got so many art supplies. Where's the Rubik's Cube? I'm sad that the Rubik's Cube is gone. Okay. Looking good so far. Alright, we're done with this room for now. We've got the little dining area.
I have no idea what I made.
Is that a book?
Guys, I have no idea what I made.
Okay, well, I guess we add them here. Oh, little red panda, cute. The Eiffel Tower's back, yes. I'm gonna put it next to the bug guy, because I feel like he would love to visit the Eiffel Tower. Oh, more plushies. Okay, good. I was scared that there was gonna be a severe lack of plushies in this new house for our girl. Cheeky plushie. Oh my gosh. I want that to go on the bed. So beautiful. So beautiful. And it stop. And it has a baby chick. Put them together immediately. Oh, our figure is back. Oh no, I don't think I can fit this here. Oh, why do we have to have so many art supplies? Okay, these can be stacked back here. In this bed. Come on. This just needs like a different spot. Honestly. Maybe we can put it up here. Oh, yes. And then these. Not the dab. Not the dab. Alright. Oh, another picture. We'll put that on the wall. Nice. Okay. This room is done for now. We got the living room. What we got? Okay, we've got more pictures on the wall. I feel like this one would almost fit here perfectly, but it's a little bit too big. I guess we'll stick it here for now. Oh my gosh, controllers, GameCube controller. The GameCube. Well, yeah, I guess that has to go in there. That fits perfectly. Perfect. Looking good so far. Alright, we're killing them off quickly. On to the kitchen. So I took everything out. Is this a bathroom towel? I think it is. I thought I would be able to put it on this hook. I guess my dusty, crusty chopping board can go on top of this one. We'll put my plates in the plate stack along with the bowls and the baby plates. My mug can go here. My 2 mugs. Now we've got our little fridge magnets. Look at them. Where does the pot go? I guess the pot has to go in here, actually. And then this bad boy. And then there's no spot for sandwich press. Okay. So there's a different spot somewhere. Where is this thing? Oh, you can fit up here. Good enough. Where does this towel go? How does this towel not go in the kitchen, like, for real? I mean, the bathroom. How does it not go in the bathroom? How does it not go on this hook? The bin is in the way? Is it really? Are you kidding me? That was it. That was it. All the towel stress because of a bin. Okay. You know what? Maybe this game is stressful. Alright, 2010. Ooh. Look at that. Oh, someone's got a beetle. Okay, well, let's just get to it. I'm going to start off in the kitchen. Why not? Let's take everything out. Let's take everything out. Okay, I think we have more postcards that go somewhere. Do we have a board somewhere? Maybe in the closet? No. Wait, are we living with a man? Look at these little ties all rolled up. Oh my gosh, look at those. Okay. So we're living with a man. That's what's up. That's what's going on. Yeah, look at this man core bathroom. I see. The toilet makes sense now. It makes sense now. Okay, so we can move his stuff around. Oh wait, the pictures go in the fridge. The pictures go in the fridge. I see. Pics go in the fridge. Cute. Okay, we did get rid of our pictures. I'm glad all of our stuff is still like colorful and everything too. We can bring some color into this place. Is this a laptop? Are we upgraded to a laptop now? This spoon and spatula, they have been through it. You know that those things are scratched. They are scratched beyond belief, but they still get the job done, you know? Because my water bottle will go next to his. Why are the paper towels up here where we cannot reach them? These need to be accessible. You know? Okay, we can put the colander up there. Like, look at these bowls. What's up with the bowls? We can be much more efficient here with the stacking. Like, we cleared up a whole shelf. Okay, coffee stuff. Oh, he's got protein. He's got protein powder. Of course he does. This coffee stuff is all down here. Where's more? Let's put it in a drawer, honestly. Yeah, his stuff can stay tucked away. You know, it's fine. It can stay away, hidden. Wait, did I get rid of my old reliable chopping board for this man's oak mahogany chopping board? This is good. I think. We'll move on. This living room has so many boxes. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes. Oh, we've got a pet beetle though, which is cute. Our D20 is back. Great. Oh, our figgies. This man has too much stuff. Like, I wanted to see all of this. But all of his stuff like on the bottom, you know? Out of sight. Okay, I've got my undies. Look at this disorganization in here. What is this? 2 drawers for underwear? Seriously. Okay, we're putting all of this stuff on the bottom drawer. Get out of here. Our girl was having so much fun with her roommates, you know? They were doing the cosplay. They had the D&D stuff. They had the dice. They had so much fun stuff everywhere. And then there's this man. And, oh, I got the Chika Serye. Cool. Nice. You know what? Put his ties in there, too. I don't care. I don't care. And then this guy has 2 underwear drawers. And we're supposed to think that that's normal? I don't see an ounce of whimsy in this man's house. How am I supposed to trust? How am I supposed to trust? The chicken. Oh, thank God. Thank God. We're safe. I'm putting this on the bed. I don't care. Give her the baby. Give her the baby. They're safe. They're safe. They're safe together. Please be another one. There's another one. Okay, where's the frog plushie though? I'm kind of concerned. I'm scared that our girl got rid of the frog plushie. Oh my god, the poor chickens. Yes, we've got the whole family. They are going on the bed. That is their spot. Okay, we've got little decor on the top shelves. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're just making a nice little spot for my little pet beetle. He needs some scenery. He needs some scenic views, you know? I think I'll take these to a different room. They're gonna have to fit in the bedroom somewhere. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we're gonna have to do it. No. No, the pig plushie has seen better days. Oh no, I'm really not ready. Take off his pants, honestly. I need to hang up my skirts, sorry. And I need to hang up my pants. Can I really not put this anywhere on the wall? There's no space anywhere. Come on. Oh. Is that really the only spot? No, is my messenger back on? Did we upgrade to this purse? No, I left the little messenger bag. Oh, we can put shoes under here? Oh, that's nice. Get rid of his shoes. It's fine. Oh, look, his shoes fit perfectly in there. Now mine can take over. Amazing. I don't know where to put the drawing tablet. Is there not a computer set up in here? We don't have a computer set up. Oh, with my laptop. There, I guess it'll go on the coffee table. Okay. Bathroom, last one. Last one. Oh, he's got a fancy electric toothbrush. Look at that. Oh, flat iron. Goes in there. Dang it! No. Where am I supposed to put this? On top of the fridge. Perfect. Just let me put the diploma on the toilet. Come on. Come on. What if that's my one wish in life? You know? Okay. Let's put this where it belongs, I guess. I don't like that. Alright, what's wrong in here? They killed the man? Are you serious? Why would it not go with the workout stuff? Where is this supposed to go? Also behind the bed? Girl, don't give up your diploma and the yoga mat. At least one or the other. Alright, on to the next. 2012. Nice. Ooh, I see a lot of familiar things. My little big portrait. I'm glad that the frog and duck plushies are here. I am so glad. This is your old room? Oh no, this is the old room. So it didn't work out. Oh, a DS. Nice. Okay, the art tablet stuck with us. Thank goodness. Chicken plushies back. Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh. More chicks. Look at this family growing. Is it just me, or do they kind of have like little booties? They've got like little booty cheeks. Okay, our beetle also made it safely. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Oh, little piggy. Hang in there, piggy. Hang in there. Okay, please. Thank you. Let me put that diploma on the wall. Is this a froggy yo-yo? Kind of looks like it. Look at the ex-boyfriend's face in the picture on the wall. Oh, does the pig goes through his face? That's kind of fun. Alarm clock can stay here. Little beetle can stay here. Let's move the picture kind of just far out of the way. All the plushies go on the bed. That's a rule. Well, you know what? Yeah. It's a rule. It's a rule. They all go on the bed. Okay? Okay. This looks a little better right now. Not too bad. We'll see what else we find in the bathroom. She's been loyal to these brands of pads and tampons. Let me tell you. That is some brand loyalty right there. Just put everything on the floor. Oh my gosh, the mug! The cup, it's back. It's still got the chip. It's so wholesome. There is no toilet. Oh, no, it's right. Where am I supposed to pee? Okay, if you guys had to pick, if there was no toilet and you had to pee in either the sink or in the shower. I mean, I guess that's it, like shower, right? Right, like that makes sense. I think that's not even a question. Never mind. Don't even answer that. I guess it would be kind of concerning if you're out here peeing in the sink, you know? I'm just a little worried for you. Just a bit. Okay. Kind of messy over here, but I think that's fine. Okay, what don't they like in here? What did I mess up? Oh, the picture. Oh, I can't put it in the trash. Where does she want this picture to go? Under the bed? She walked away forever? Wait, oh no, there's no toilet. I can't try to flush it down the toilet. In the cabinet? Oh. There we go. Alright. Yeah, but I want you to put it in like a very specific place. Like, how am I supposed to know? You know? Let's move on to 2013. Ooh. Okay, we got our own place. Okay, moving up. I guess let's start here. Let's start with the living room. Since there's so many items, I'm gonna attempt to just take them out and then put them away, like one by one, kind of. A Wii remote? No way. Oh my gosh. She upgraded to the Wii. Let's go. I hope she never gets another console. This is the only one she needs. Cabinet's looking good. Cabinet's looking good. Yay! The plushie's made it back. I'm so glad. Yes, frog plushie is here. Yay! Alright, all the boxes in here are done. Looking good so far. We just got a couple trinkets to put on display. And I gotta take all these chicks to their mama. In the bedroom, don't worry. I feel like the kitchen is going to be very intimidating. Let's just have things. Cookie cutter, cute. Oh my gosh, she's making cookies. Heck yeah. That's self-care. That is self-care. That is a form of self-care. What the heck is this? A magnet? Oh, it's a magnet. Okay. See, she has like all her own little things now. She's just being herself. I'm so glad. Oh, we got a new shopping board. Oh my gosh. I mean, hey, at least you're scaled at a minor upgrade. Ooh, a baking sheet. Why doesn't the door underneath the stove open? Maybe that's where it's supposed to go. I swear, that is like the loudest noise in the world. When you're trying to get stuff from, like, inside of the drawer underneath the stove that has all the cookie sheets. The loudest sound in the world. Okay, nice. Last box done. Bathroom next. Why not? Oh, we have so many doors in here. Yes. Oh, the cup. The cup is here. The cup is forever. The cup is forever with us in our hearts. Finally, there's a bathroom scale. Guys! Oh. That one actually looks like a bathroom scale. What? No, it's a cutting board. Oh, you guys are right. Let me go put that in the kitchen real quick. Oh, she got a new deodorant. It's pink now. Alright. That's it for bathroom right now. Moving on. We're unfortunately using these little plastic drawers. Oh no. No couch. Just bead bags. No drawers. Just these things. We're making do. The old reliable iPod. Always sticking with us. The candle? Oh, let's go in here. Cute. Oh. She repaired the big plushie. She repaired it. Okay. That's good. He's hanging in there. She really loves this D20 t-shirt. I respect it. This can stick here. Oh, nice stuff. Okay. Bedroom is good for now. I think this is our last room. Still got the old reliable laptop. Wow, she really does not like to upgrade her technology. Oh, another pegboard. Let's go. Look at all the drawings. Is that a goose? I love it. Look at this whale, Sir Whale. He's so cute. Oh, two whales? Finally, some more stuff to go on the wall. Oh my gosh, even more. Why do they have to do that? Why do they have to do that? Her pet beetle. I think I'm gonna let me put this on the wall. Otherwise, I'm gonna be upset. That is so sad. Why is Game gonna do that to me? Why? It could have been an immortal beetle. We don't know, okay? But yes, the monolith. Let's go. Printer. Oh, the tip of the basket of cords. That's way too real. What did we mess up? Nothing in here. What's wrong in the kitchen? The egg timer? Come on. Alright, it goes there. Really? Okay, that can fit there. What's wrong here? Seriously? Seriously? Oh, there's this little shelf thing. Okay. Oh, that was it. Nice. This blue picture? This shirt. That was out of pocket. Well, I never figured out the whales, and that desk was so disorganized, but hey, it's done. The plot twist that is about to happen. Dot, dot, dot. Oh god. I'm not ready. Oh, we're in the same place. Oh, okay. Wait, why are there moving boxes? Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. Someone moving in with us. Someone moving in with us. Okay. Did she finally find someone who shares her same interests? They also have plushies? Oh my gosh, get rid of this yoga mat. Girl, I don't know what to tell you. Now I gotta have 2 garage doors? Okay, why did they not upgrade these plastic doors? Come on. They should have made that the priority. Is she finally? So cute. They're gonna have so many plushes on the bed. I know nobody's moving in. She just bought a bunch of stuff. No, I like the other version that she finally found someone who has her same interests. Well, you know what? We can debunk this. If we go to the bathroom, if we find the second toothbrush, then it's just confirmed. Second deodorant. There we go. Second toothbrush. And they have the golden cut in the little cup. Okay, back to the bedroom. I'm gonna put their backpacks and purses together. Can you please fit here? Yes. Yes. Yeah, I don't have any more room for this stuff. Alright, we gotta take it to a different room. Let's move on to the kitchen. What else we got? Oh, we got some little herbs now. We can put those in the window. More magnets. Yeah, some of those cactus. Oh, cool. Got more sauces. More sauces. More of a pesto thingy. Nice. Okay, I'll leave that for now. Oh, they've got a couch. They finally found a couch. So proud of them. Oh, wow. Really moving up in the world. Coaster? Fruit coasters? Stop. Okay, our girl is finally, things are finally looking up for our girl. I'm excited. Alright, 2018. Ooh, new house. Oh my gosh, they're so... We're gonna go speed. We're gonna lock in. This broke me. Oh no. Wait, nursery. Stop. Oh my gosh. Okay, one room at a time. One room at a time. Okay, the kitty picture made it. Thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, there we go. Last thing that doesn't belong here is a towel, so let's go to the bathroom next. Oh wow, look at their upgrade. Let's go. Please tell me the cup is still here. I don't see that cup, guys. I don't know, but I'll install this game, even though I'm already finishing it. Oh yes, we got a rubber ducky, thank God. I knew something was missing in this game. In their house, I didn't want to say it. It's not my house, not really my place to judge, but it was really missing a rubber ducky. What's this, laundry soap? Do we have a laundry room? I don't know if this goes in here. Oh, it does go in here. I suppose I'll put the toothbrushes in this new cup. I guess let's do office next. Yeah, I love when we have the little bulletin board. What are all of these books? Oh my god. Why is there 50 of them? Oh, what if they published a book? Because here's all the little drawings for the characters. And then this is like a little poster for it. Oh, good for them. Oh my gosh, yes, get them to come on the wall. Our big plush became sort of a character. Oh, the big plushie! No, whatever's gonna happen to the big plushie is gonna destroy me, isn't it? Okay, on to living room. The 3DS made it, yes. The Wii made it! The Wii made it! Let's go! And the baby can play the Wii now. Yes! Last time she only had one Wii, and now she has 2. Oh my god. There we go. Alright, let's put this in the kitchen. This red colander, she really can't give it up, huh? Oh no, we're running out of space. Finally, new spatula. Wow. I'm impressed. Oh, there's these little cabinets down here. I did not notice that. Okay, yeah. That'll be useful. Okay, all of our spices. No! Blaze. There's stuff in this kitchen. There's so much. I realize that it's very cluttered and I'm so sorry for that. We're almost done with the whole downstairs. Okay, little plant can go on the windowsill. I put this one over here with the salt and pepper and the coasters. That's cute. Oh, there's placemats. Oh no. And I have to order. How much stuff is supposed to go? How much stuff is supposed to go here? Alright. I'm just gonna leave it off there. Okay, first floor done. Now let's do the second floor. We just have the bedroom. Up first, cute plants. I am putting that in these plant shelves. That is adorable. Oh, there's only 2 boxes. Thank goodness. Can't wait to see this. Horse picture right above the bed. Absolutely. Oh my god, they have matching yoga mats now. Stop. Oh my gosh, how many chicks are we gonna have now? Oh my god, they don't stop coming. I unintentionally made a little circle of chicks. I didn't put mama, but you know what? It's cute. Oh, this one's got sunglasses. There's more. How many more are there? Alright, there's a lot of boxes in here. There are so many. Will they finally have matching hangers now? I'm gonna be so proud. Hang with that dress. Okay, oh my gosh, these little drawers here, that's gonna be so many things to organize. Okay, I thought these were like 2 individual drawers. Thank goodness. I just need to clear these boxes a bit so I can get to these drawers. We can fold those. Oh, there, okay. I feel like I can breathe. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Oh yes, the suitcase can fit perfectly there. Same with the backpack. The safe can gotta go back there. Alright. Our last and final room is the nursery. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for whatever is in front of me right now. Oh, we've got all kinds of little toys and everything. Oh my gosh. Oh, the piggy. Oh, they fixed him up. They gave him a little ribbon. And the tiger. Okay, yes. Oh my god. This is too much. Too much. No, there's no piggy art. Oh my gosh, from the book. Why are there so many blocks? I don't think they're supposed to go up there. Stack all the blocks. Maybe these are just supposed to go before. Alright, there's all the blocks. They're so cute. I'm assuming some of this has to just go on the floor, right? Like, baby stuff just goes on the floor. We did it! We're already planning the dinner parties. Aww. That's so sweet. I think we did it, guys. I think we did it. We unpacked all the boxes. We did it. Oh no, it's gonna put all my pictures that have all the stuff that's very disorganized. The chickens! Oh, the little house. Oh, stop! Oh, that's gonna make me cry. Oh. Oh my gosh! Wow. Oh my god. That hit me way more than I thought it was going to. Oh my god. No, stop. This is the game about boxes. This is the game about boxes. Oh my god. Oh my god, I didn't get all the achievements. That was really sweet. That was really sweet. Way to gut punch me at the end with those credits. Well, thank you for sticking around. Thank you for watching me chaotically unpack all of those boxes. It was a really good game. I really like this game, and I highly recommend it. If you still want to play it for yourself, if you haven't, go pick it up. It's very cute. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!
Welcome to TPM Vids Disney Beat, where we talk about all things Disney. If you're new to the channel and like what you see, hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon to be notified when we upload a new video. You can also find us on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter.
Small city and a big city.
Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is a perfect fit for Mickey's Toontown in Disneyland. The queue is a completely unique experience filled with tons and tons of hidden details. There is so much for you to explore and discover, so let's not waste any time and count down the top 10 hidden secrets and Easter eggs in Disneyland's Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Number 10. The El Capitan Theater is the perfect grand entrance for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Now on the left side of the marquee, it says it's a modern masterpiece. You may have noticed that certain letters are in red, and they just happen to spell out a hidden message. It says a must-see, and I would agree, Runaway Railway is definitely a must-see. Now right in the middle of the theater, you'll find a ticket window. Don't miss this because it's filled with so many hidden references to Disney characters in the Toon World. First off, the girl in the heart-shaped frame. Remember her from the Goofy movie? She was in the Lester's Possum Park scene. But with her picture on the counter, it appears her mom, who's currently on a break, is the ticket booth agent. And look, she also bought a souvenir mug from Lester's Possum Park. Then that piece of paper on the table says, "Do not accept checks from some members of the Beagle Boys." The Beagle Boys were a group of criminals who always tried to rob Scrooge McDuck. Then to the left, sticky notes on the wall give nods to many other characters. There are Powerline tickets going on sale, more candy needs to be ordered from Goofy. I guess Scrooge is asking for some refunds, and it looks like Huey, Louie, and Dewey were here as well. Now the one non-Toon reference is this sticky note to call Tilly. Who's Tilly, you might be thinking? Well, over on Main Street, Tilly is the name of a ticket booth agent at the Main Street Cinema. She's been doing the job for quite a while, so I'm sure she'll be able to answer any questions. Number 9. Once you enter the El Capitan Theater foyer, the movie posters on the wall are all spoofs of live-action Disney films. First up, there's Toonsies, obviously inspired by the 1992 film Newsies. Mickey's even wearing his Buena Vista Street outfit. Next to that, we have Minnie Mouse and Mickey I Shrunk the Nieces, based off the 1989 film Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Goofy Friday was inspired by the original 1976 version of Freaky Friday, and I love how the team tagline is father and son who never saw eye to eye, which references the song Eye to Eye from the Goofy movie. Then there's the absent-minded Professor Von Drake, inspired by the 1961 film High School Musical 3, obviously based off High School Musical 3. The Feisty Ducks, inspired by the original Mighty Ducks film in 1992. Miska Muska being the Toon version of Hocus Pocus. Walt Disney's Scrooge's Millionaire, based off the 1967 film The Happiest Millionaire. The Mouseketeer is the Toon version of 1991's Rocketeer. And lastly, there's the Chipmunk Trap, based off the 1998 remake of The Parent Trap. So if you had to choose one Toon version to actually become a real film, which one would you choose? Comment below. Number 8. The next part of the queue is set up as an exhibition honoring Mickey Mouse as if he were a real actor. It was all curated by Minnie Mouse, and it features props and costumes from Mickey's appearances over the decades. Now the first room is what we can call the golden years of Mickey Mouse. It begins with Mickey's first appearance in Steamboat Willie in 1928. But there are two little hidden details in this room to keep an eye out for. The first is at the back with Sorcerer Mickey. If you're there just at the right time, some sorcerer magic might just bring his hat alive. Now, as you turn the corner, you'll come across this dresser, which is from a short called Lonesome Ghosts. Mickey, Donald, and Goofy are ghost exterminators who end up getting taunted by a group of ghosts. In the short, a ghost hides in the dresser and at one point shows up in the mirror. First off, they did such a great job with replicating the details of the cartoon world into physical objects. Now, if you stare at the mirror long enough, you might be met with a little surprise because it appears the ghosts snuck into the queue and are still trying to taunt Goofy. Number 7. It's hard to miss the giant beanstalk in the middle of this room. Focus on Mickey cartoons of the 1940s. Now, if we look at the description card on the beanstalk, it says, this box from Mickey and the Beanstalk contains beans that some claim to be magic. With the magic bean box now on the floor, I think it's safe to say Minnie did not intend for one of the beans to sprout and burst through the ceiling. If you listen closely though, it sounds like it's still growing. Another one of my favorite details in this room are the props from Pluto's Christmas tree. The card says this classic short was supposed to star Pluto, but a couple of tiny co-stars stole the show. Well, I think those tiny co-stars made it into the queue. And a pretty iconic moment from the short has been laid out on the fireplace mantle. You can see one of the Santa candles is missing his beard and hat. Well, in an attempt to hide from Pluto,
Bye, guys.
and tries to disguise himself. After he ran away, it fell off, and well, there it is.
Bye for the magnets.
The cards on the left-hand side are the exact same cards we see at the beginning of the short. I mean, the level of detail in here is incredible. It's Imagineering at its finest. Number 6. Two of the best hidden secrets can be found along the 70s disco wall. Now in the disco era of Mickey Mouse, Disney actually released those 2 vinyl records on the wall. Mickey Mouse Disco was released in 1979.
Open the
and
lights.
The song playing in this room is actually from that album. Well, above the boombox, Mickey Mouse Disco was awarded a gold record. If we look at the logo of the record company, it's none other than G-Force Records. That's the fictitious record company from Rock and Roller Coaster at Disney's Hollywood Studios in Florida. How cool is that? And to the left, there's a prop desk from Mickey's Christmas Carol. Mickey would have used this when he played Bob Cratchit in the 1983 short. Well, there's a book on the desk, and the stuff written inside is actually significant, which just looks like random names of people who owe money. These are actually the first initials and the last names of the entire cast from Mickey's Christmas Carol. We have Alan Young as Scrooge McDuck, Wayne Allwine as Mickey Mouse, Hal Smith as Goofy, Will Ryan as Willie the Giant, Eddie Carroll as Jiminy Cricket, and Clarence Nash as Donald Duck. Now just note, the table is kind of high and it's a bit difficult to see the book at normal eye level unless you're really tall. If you're on the shorter side like me, raising your arm to take a picture does the trick. Number 5. It's not a theater without a concession stand. Now here at the El Capitan Theater, you can't actually buy anything, but there are so many hidden Easter eggs on these sweet treats. First off, can we talk about the power lines? I want to buy these. I love that so many Goofy movie Easter eggs were placed all throughout this queue. Of course, Standout references the song Stands Out, then They Set the World in Motion is a line from Eye to Eye. You can also win a free trip to Lester's Possum Party. And if you're wondering, this is not a piece of cake. It's a cake. Now, beside the power lines, there are Golly Pops. They have 3 classic character catchphrases, but under Golly Pops, it says Flower Street Treats. Well, Flower Street is actually a little nod to Walt Disney Imagineering. Their offices are located at 1401 Flower Street in Glendale, California. Then over in the display case on the left-hand side, you can find the original Laugh-O-Grams. This is a tribute to Laugh-O-Gram Films. Before Walt Disney founded the Walt Disney Company in 1923, he created Laugh-O-Gram Films in 1921. The packaging even includes characters from their short called Jack the Giant Killer. The candy references Walt Disney's first company, which was based out of Kansas City, Missouri. And if you look at the bottom of the candy package, it says it was manufactured in Kansas City. Now, prior to construction starting on Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, Toontown already had a tribute to Laugh-O-Gram Films on this window above the library. This is what's there today, but it's so great to know that another tribute to Laugh-O-Gram films now exists inside the queue. Number 4. Back at the concession stand, there are even more hidden Easter eggs I need to point out. Let's start with the cash registers. You'll see the first one on the left. It gives us a price of $11.18. And the second has a price of $19.28. Well, if we turn those numbers into a date, you'll get November 18, 1928, which pays tribute to Mickey's debut and Steamboat Willie. I mean, he's the one who started it all. Looks like they're also giving out free candy on the 6th Tuesday of every month, which would be cool never. And I love that Imagineers created a tuned version of the Roasty Toasty. What's a Roasty Toasty, you might ask? Well, on each of the popcorn carts in the park, you can find these little mechanical figurines that date all the way back to when Disneyland first opened in 1955. Originally, the Roasty Toasties were all clowns. Then, as time went on, some of them were modified into other figures that match each land or attraction. I mean, she fits right in with the rest. Now, the popcorn might look good enough to eat, but if you look closely, they're not your typical popcorn shapes. They're actually some very familiar toon characters. Here we have Donald Duck, this is Mickey Mouse, and Minnie's popping her head up here to say hi. On first glance, this is a hard detail to spot, but once you see it, you'll never not see these characters. Number 3. Directly across from the concession stand is the condiment bar, and it's filled with tons of puns, like ketchup if you're running behind, and catsup, Figaro's finest. Now the brand Begora Orchards is actually pretty significant. It's a tribute to Patrick Begora, the little leprechaun from the 1955 book, The Little Man of Disneyland. The way the tale goes is that Patrick Begora lived in a little house in the roots of a tree on the land originally filled with orange groves. That's how we get Begora Orchards, established in 1955. Today you can find Patrick's house hidden in Adventureland behind the tree that supports the sign for Indiana Jones. I also love that they use this little window in the logo. Then on the other side, the barbecue sauce says it's a classic smoke tree flavor. This is a reference to Smoke Tree Ranch, which was the property where Walt Disney had his vacation home in Palm Springs. The Smoke Tree Ranch logo can also be found on Walt Disney's tie and the partner statue. Then beside the barbecue sauce, there's what used to be mayonnaise, but is now some sort of secret sauce. It just happens to have an expiry date scratched
Ano mo
off,
sa papa mo kung
which
siya o
looks
kami,
like
ay kung ikaw o kami?
1993. Well, that was the grand opening date of Mickey's Toontown. And the queue for
Wait
Runaway
lang.
Railway is
Ella.
what used to be the Toontown 5 and Dime
Wait
Gag
lang.
Factory gift shop. So the
Wait
fact
mo
that
ako sa
all the
baba.
original labels are scratched off signifies the removal of the original gift shop. And how great is it that we only lost the gift shop for a brand new ride? We need more of that. Number 2. With Runaway Railway being a ride based on Mickey Mouse, you can bet there are hidden Mickeys for days. They're literally everywhere you turn. But before you even leave the load station, there is a hidden Mickey and Minnie spelled out right in front of your eyes. Now it's easier to see from the last 2 cars, but can you spot them? I'll give you a clue. Look above the train. You see it now? Well, look left. Right. Secrets, but since this is essentially the same ride as all minor editions, a lot of the same secrets apply here. Lucky for you, there's a hidden secret and history video from 2020 that explains everything in the
What are you
ride.
making?
So if you're interested in that, it's linked below
Trying to make a
and in the
lift.
card on the right
Huh?
hand side.
I'm trying to make a lift. What's a
Number
lift?
1. As you
Lives.
exit the ride,
Leave?
hanging
Trying
on
to
the
make a
wall is a
leave?
picture of Walt Disney in one of the Disneyland
Make
trains.
this down.
This picture can also be found in the
Mix
exit
this
at Hollywood
down.
Studios,
Wait.
but having it in Walt's park just hits
Mama,
different.
make this
Walt
down.
was
Don't
fascinated
forget.
with trains. The gift shop you exit into after the ride is called Engineer Souvenirs, and it's all themed to trains. Now the logo features a particular train, and a model of that same train can be found above the shop sign. Well, this train is actually based off a now defunct Disneyland attraction. From June of 1957 until
I
September of
ruined it.
1958, the Disneyland Viewliner gave guests a scenic tour of Tomorrowland and Fantasyland.
Wallace logged plenty of miles in all of the Disneyland trains.
And since this is a special occasion, you'll be our special engineer.
It was removed to make way for the Tomorrowland expansion of 1959, but including this tribute to such a short-lived attraction is really exciting to see. The train here in Toontown is even named Toonliner. I mean, what a perfect opportunity to remember a little bit of Disneyland history. So what's your favorite hidden secret in Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway? I'd love to know. Leave a comment down below to start a conversation, and don't forget to hit that